Hey guys, here is a battle with a G-Man that I had quite a while ago. I didn't get a chance to save it at the time because I had another battle I had saved. I had to record, so he saved it for me, and I'm just now getting around to putting it up. Which I'm sorry about that, G-Man. Kind of forgot I had it, but anyway, this is a pretty epic match. Had a lot of fun, and hope you enjoy it. So I'm actually on the other side. I have Venusaur out, so make sure you remember that part. I messed with the first sleep powder. I want to stay in here to get this thing put to sleep, so it can't set up Dragon Dance or Substitute or anything. The only problem is with this Venusaur, I can't really do much with him because I have Frenzy Plant, which is mainly there to take someone out, who would otherwise survive a regular hit. He switches out into Kingdra, and I went into my Dragonite to hopefully set up on the sleeping Tyranitar. And thankfully, I went out on the speed here against Kingdra, and I get to take it out with an Outrage, which I was really worried about Kingdra because those things can wreck face sometimes. Second Outrage, he goes into Scizor to resist Outrage, and I actually get a crit, and that helped a whole lot. Though he gets a Sword Stance up, and that has me kind of worried. Not sure if my Dragonite can survive this or not. Goes for Bullet Punch as expected, and he does take me out. Granted, these are older Pokemon, so none of these are Dream World Pokemon, and Pokemon like this Blastoise here were kind of new at the time. So, yeah, right here I actually make some mistakes with Blastoise. I think I was getting used to using some of these guys. But yeah, well, you'll see what I mean here in a second. I sent in Celebi, went for the Yawn, and that works pretty well because he doesn't want to be put to sleep. And though that would have technically broken Sleep Claws, or I kind of forced him to switch out on that one. I go for Seismic Toss and just wanted to get some general damage. This Blastoise set is kind of a stalling set, if you will. Seismic Toss is there just for general coverage and to hit anything pretty decently. Dive is there to get some lefties back, and also because I have Toxic on this. It's a double status Blastoise, which throws people off. They will, expect to switch out and maybe have me use a Water move, but instead they may get a Toxic or vice versa. He wakes up, he gets a sub with Tyranitar. Kind of saw the Focus Punch coming. I thought Seismic Toss would break this sub, but I am wrong. So he's going to hit me with Focus Punch, not but so worried about it because I am bulky, but it does hurt a lot, and this is where I started to make some misplays. If I had just gone ahead and kept using Dive, I would have negated his Focus Punches, depleted them, and also probably broken his sub, and he wouldn't get anything on me. So that was definitely a huge misplay on my part right there. I could have saved Blastoise and probably done a lot more with it. But I'm thinking this is one of the first battles I actually ever had it in, but I still should have seen that coming. And I was probably multitasking like I usually do when I battle and all, talking to people on the chat or on Skype. But anyway, bringing my old Snorlax. As you can see, I'm using some old Pokemon because I haven't used Dragonite or Snorlax or that Blastoise for a good while. I know he can't really do much to me because his last move is Fire Blast, and he went for the lowsy kill, I guess, or on Blastoise. But then again, that's about the only thing he could do since Focus Punch couldn't do anything to me. I go for the Body Slam on a switch out because I was predicting him to do that, and get a nice Paralyze on Azumarill, which helps out a whole lot. I went ahead and stayed in and hopefully was going to take this thing out or get it down low enough to where my next poke could take it down. Thankfully, it gets paralyzed, and Snorlax is still sitting on top. He brings in Scizor. I go for another Body Slam. Doesn't quite kill it, but next move definitely will, regardless of what I use. So I'm going to stay in here. He carries the Rock Smash, which I think is awesome. I don't see other Scizors with that too much, other than my own. So that's pretty cool. He does get the stat drop. Not but so worried about it at this point. Well, actually, in retrospect, now that I think about it, I should be because Azumarill comes in, yeah. I'm also thinking this thing is definitely banded, and he goes for the Aqua Jet, and he takes me out. I think at that point, too, I forgot about the whole stat drop from Rock Smash, so yeah, that was kind of my bad, again. But anyway, goes back into Tyranitar just as Death Water and also to scout to see what else I have. I kill him off with my old Nidoking. This Nidoking actually turned out not to be but so good when I later on checked on its IVs and EVs and stuff like that. I was like, what the hell was I thinking when I made this thing? Oh, anyway. So I was hoping to take Gligar out with the Ice Beam, but unfortunately he lived with like 16 HP, and after the Earthquake on me, I'm going to be taking out myself from Life Orb. So it's getting pretty close. It's down to his last Pokemon, Celebi. I figured I could probably live a Psychic because Venusaur is a little bit bulky in special defense, but he takes me out. And it's like, okay, well, I can probably, win this with Jolteon. Jolteon's usually my go-to Pokemon and has saved me so many times before. And this is where I find out he's Scarfed. And it's like, oh, you tricky devil. I went for the sub, and it's like, okay, I hope this works and all. I have the Hidden Power Ice and all with Ice Gem. And my original thought was to make him, lose more HP from the Sandstorm and then hit him really hard with the Hidden Power Ice. Unfortunately, he lives with 14 HP. I go down to Sandstorm damage, and that is good game. Had a lot of fun. This is an epic battle. Against G-Man, I posted for a while, but it's going to be up now, and hope you all enjoy and all that good stuff. All right, I'll see you later.